Hey guys, welcome back to the start of another video. We're going to be working on the Falcon today because we've got an aux beam light bar that we need to install. I believe it's a 22-inch light bar. We're going to chuck it on the front of the Falcon. I want to say a big thank you to aux beam for sending me this light bar. We've worked with them in the past and have also provided us with some awesome lights, so go check them out, link in the description below. They've also provided us with some sick stickers as well, which is always a good thing to have. And yeah, I plan to install this light bar just in this grill bit, this bumper bit right here, the little gap there, which will probably block some of the radiator, but no, Intex runs so efficiently anyway. It doesn't really need to have its coolant cooled down because it's an Intec, man. You can run these things unlimited for 3 years and she'll be right, you know? I don't know, I always wanted to install a light bar on the front of the Falcon. I've already done one on the Camry. They also supplied the light bar for the Camry too.
Right there, you see that?
I've never removed a bumper on an AE Falcon and I don't know how we're gonna go doing that. Hopefully it's not too difficult, but let's get this thing started. We'll chuck it up in the air, remove the wheels, and yeah, have a go at trying to tackle this thing. So the plan is to mount this thing somewhere in the bumper, like exactly where this little slit is right there. And there's nothing really that we can like stabilize the light bar on. You can see that it's pretty flimsy right there, and we can't really mount it on the bumper because, you know, it's a heavy piece of equipment. So we're gonna have to like make our own little metal brackets to somehow come down and out towards that front lip. I've never removed one of these bumpers before, so I don't know what is under there to support it. Another thing as well, removing the bumper is going to be super scary because this car is properly infested with spiders. I'm not joking. Man, there are already spider webs growing on it. Oh man, there's like a dead spider. Yeah, nice. And these aren't like tiny little, you know, web makers. These are big boys. These things, they look scary. They're like aliens. So let's have a quick look at the package and what is included if you do decide to purchase one of these light bars. Of course, you get the light bar itself. We got an amber flashing light as well. So this light bar can also flash amber, which is pretty cool. So that's the light bar. Also looks like we have some wiring stuff, so the switch and all that, some zip ties as well, and some fuses. Okay, some mounting hardware, always awesome. It's even got its own Allen key in there. We're gonna pop up in the bonnet, see if we can see any hardware on top for us to remove, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty straightforward. Before we continue working on the AE Falcon, I do want to apologize for the delay of orders for these hoodies. These Chaser hoodies have been delayed because we're still waiting on packages from Ozpost to send out our own orders. So most of the packages have been sent out and a lot of you guys have already received your hoodies and other goods. So we're still waiting on some packaging so we can send out the rest of them, but Ozpost has had a massive COVID outbreak, so I believe they've had like 500 staff let go just for like a couple of weeks. So there has been a delay, but I can assure you the hoodies are on the way and they'll be with you as soon as they possibly can. And we've got some AE Falcon merch coming out very soon. Anyway, let's start working on this thing, removing the bumper and having some good fun. I honestly thought that was going to be more complicated because we've come across so many weird things on the car that my confidence for working on this thing has sort of dropped. But after removing the bumper in like less than 10 minutes, less than 5 minutes maybe, holy moly, man, this is actually a good car to work on. It's like Ford almost like wanted you to install a light bar because there is literally like a crash bar exactly where that space is. So crash bar is directly on top of where the gap is. So we can literally just drill some pilot holes into there, install the brackets, and I think we should be good to go. So it's going to be a little bit complicated trying to line everything up, and we might have to space the brackets down. Who knows? We have to do the same thing with the Camry. We have to space the brackets down so we can fit the light bar in the specific spot. But I think we're going to be able to do this today, which is really good because yeah, I thought it was going to take a little bit longer, but let's go. So we did quite a bit of chopping just then. What you just saw me do was just chop off part of the front bar to get the light bar, you know, in that specific spot right there. I'm pretty happy with this spot right now. and we're gonna probably try to somehow get it in right there. It's like sticking out a little bit, and I sort of want that because the further we have it in, the less light will come out because it'll, you know, be hitting part of the top of the bumper. So we're gonna have it as far out as possible to the point where it looks good, and I'm pretty happy with that. Like, it's looking good. So there's not really anywhere we can mount the brackets to where the light bar would come out to exactly where I'd want to. What I'm gonna try to do is turn the car around and give a go at welding the bracket on. Now, I don't know how to weld. I'll be honest, like, we've been practicing, but I don't know, we'll give it a shot, see if we can, you know, make some boogers to hold this bracket on. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna turn the car around. All right, so, okay, this is well out of my knowledge depth and comfort zone, if that makes sense. I don't know, I literally just don't know what the hell I'm doing at this point, but I've got a welder, so I may as well give it a shot because there's only one way to learn, and that's by doing. And what we're gonna try to do is get these like bolts just like sort of lined up roughly to where I want them to sit. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. I'm just gonna tack it on, see what happens, if I can even manage to tack it on. And we're just gonna eyeball it because you know what they say, measure once, cut twice. That's what we're gonna do probably. I don't know what the hell to do. But... Bro, I can't believe I just did that. I actually managed to get the two nuts on there. I'm creating like spaces for the light bar, but man, I can weld sort of, like, obviously. Oh man, the welds are horrible, but like, bro, this is super exciting for me because it means that we can, you know, slowly get into fabrication, which means that we'll be able to do most of the stuff in this garage, which is sick. I'm so happy that I could do this. But here's my best one probably. I mean, it's horrific. I literally just tacked it all around, and like, you gotta remember, my welds are properly, they're horrific. Like, I literally don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what settings I'm using. I'm sort of just using different settings and just sending it. And I'm not using the foot pedal right now because there's like nowhere for my foot to go. But man, it's on there, like, bro, that's not coming off. Holy crap. I'm so excited, but the idea of this is so that we can mount the light bar just like this. So I put those nuts there so we can like space it out and just weld it on like that. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna give it a shot. Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I was able to do that. Let's see how we go. So it does need to come down just a little bit more. We also need to angle it a little bit more straight too, because it's currently on an angle up, and it's also hitting the bumper as well. So yeah, we got probably a finger worth to lower it, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, light bar is finally on. It's welded on. It's not moving at all. It's sturdy. It's solid. It's in there. Ain't going anywhere. Like, that's quite a bit of force, and it's not moving. So the next part of this is to install the wiring and do all the stuff. The last time I installed an aux beam LED light, they didn't include like a fuse and a relay and all that, but it seems like that's what they do now. They include fuse, relay, everything you need to do the wiring. So I won't go over it in too much detail because I'm not gonna make a tutorial on installing a light bar. I'm just here to show you the mods that we do to this thing. Essentially, there's 3 cables here that go directly to the cable that the LED light has. We've got the relay here. Got the positive and negative for the battery. Switch is gonna go right here in this little spot. I'm pretty happy with that. Got the on, off, got them different modes, and I just need to run this all the way through to the other side. So that's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass because plug right here is a little bit thick, and on the other side it is as well. So we'll see how we go there. But yeah, pretty easy install so far. Alright, so we are completely done now. We've finally installed the light bar. We've done the wiring. I've done such a janky job, I'm not gonna lie. I've literally just tucked everything, haven't even used zip ties, literally just under the dash. I just like found little crevices and I stuck all the wires, you know, up in there, and I didn't zip tie anything, so it's all gonna flop everywhere eventually. But oh man, have a sus. It's all clean in here. We have our switch as well. Look at that. If we click this will turn on. Oh, you ready for this? We got some different modes. We got amber. We got amber and white, flashing white, and we also got flashing orange. What do I need that for? Oh my god. We're gonna take this thing out later tonight and we'll be able to really see what this light bar is capable of. But dude, look at this. What the fuck? Regan, what do you think, bro?
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yes, very nice, isn't it?
Are you gonna paint the rest of it yellow, make it a cab?
Wait, I'll show you the different modes, alright?
Okay, yeah.
Let's stay there. We got the strobe.
Yeah.
We got the... Oh, we got the double strobe. We got the white and the amber. It's like a cop except...
Emergency vehicle, yeah.
Yeah, emergency, except it's not blue and red. So now we have this normal light.
Yeah.
Amber.
Yeah.
Amber white. That's pretty cool, huh?
Both, yeah.
So now we got to clean up. We're all done in the garage, but I'll show you when it gets a little bit darker. I'm yet to see this thing at nighttime, and this camera's really bad at nighttime, so we probably will have to use my other camera. Light bar installed. We're going to turn the car off and I'm going to show you what the light looks like outside. And if it is bright right now, you can only imagine what it's going to be like with it being a little bit darker. Oh, god damn, that's actually so bright. What the fuck? That looks so funny, man. Yeah.
It's cool. Not my thing, but yeah, it's cool.
Bro, it's such a meme, man.
It's dumb bright for what it is. Like the
Yes.
sizing and where it is. And the fact that can't go wrong. Can't argue that.
Alright, so we're back. It's now nighttime, and just like I promised, we're going to take the AU Falcon out and we're going to see how good this light bar is. My predictions, it's going to be pretty hectic and it's going to light up the whole street. We tested it out before, and not when it was fully dark, and it was really, really bright. It's probably going to be pretty crazy now that it's completely dark. Let's test it. Look at this beauty. Oh,
Well, it's just,
that's the strobe.
that's terrible.
That's the other strobe. You can actually properly see the orange now because it's nighttime. It is proper deep orange. Damn! All right, so that's just the normal light. We're gonna change some settings. There's the amber. Oh man.
Holy shit, it's so bright. Oh my god. I'm blind.
Is that bright?
Yeah!
It's the next day now, and I know this is very strange seeing me on this camera. It's just so much better at low light, and it is sort of low light right now. We're all done on the Falcon. Light bar is installed. I want to give a quick shout out to Naki. He cut my hair. He did an awesome job. I'm super happy with it. And Naki also does haircuts for anyone. So he just set up his Instagram. Go give him a follow. Go give him a message if you also want a haircut. And depending on, I guess, where you're located, I might come down because I need to get some photos for him. So I'll leave his Instagram right here. You can get a sick haircut and you can help support small business. I want to say a huge thank you to, of course, Auxbeam for sending me this light bar. They make some quality products, so go check them out. Link in the description below. This light bar is sick. Look at that. I can't believe we have this now on the Falcon. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out. Adios. What am I doing?